Welcome back to Minecraft Regrowth, Shade of Dead style. I am Shade of Dead, and today we're going to go back to the dreamy world, the spirit world, and we're going to kind of cheatsy doodle it a little bit. I learned some things in my before I figured out that the knapsack does in fact work. I think it does anyway. We're going to find out. I found out some things like the spirit world is actually, at least in this map pack, actually really easily doable, as it were, because how do I put it? Because like everything is there. Like there's even grout under the ground. Like if you go down digging, mining and stuff, you'll find like veins of grout so that you can make a tinker's smeltery and stuff like that. It's all there. You can do it that way. Um, and I've been thinking about doing it that way, but I just maybe to show how to do it. But I can also just show you, make a knapsack and do it this way. Maybe some other day. Maybe when regrowth is completely complete, and I some point in the future, I'll probably come back to this when it is, done, because it's not 100% done yet. It's version 0.9.1, I think. So it's not a 1 point. It's not a finished version. It hasn't gone gold, as they say in the gold, as they say in the industry, whatever that means. Yeah. So check that out. Have you guys seen No Man's Sky? Oh my gosh, I'm pretty excited about that. Honestly, I am. The world grows. This is what they want me to do. All right. Brew a flowing spirit. I'm going to need fanciful thread, which I need 4 wispy cotton, string, and an odor of purity. So I need to make some of that here before we go. Let's just get everything together and do it that way. So 4 wispy cotton. 1, 2, 3, 4. Odor of purity. Odor of purity. It's weird that it calls it an odor. Odor is usually, at least anymore, it's usually used to describe something that does not smell good. But hey, whatever. This is like literally, literally right after I did that last episode. Eat these apples. Get them out of my inventory. Oh yeah, good apples. All right, there we go. And a chicken. We're gonna have apples and chicken. Apple flavored chicken. Oh, goodness. Okay. I guess that's full. Full and done. Full and done. There we go. Did I turn all of that into refine? Yeah, I did. Oh well. I'll have to make some more steel at some point. All right. What was I doing? I need a piece of string. That's right. Piece of string. Here we go. Killed a bunch of bats, fire bats in the nether, and got a bunch of bat fur, or fur of bat, or whatever it's called. So that worked out really well. So that actually feeds off of altar power. This thing, I think, actually uses altar power to fuel it, to make it spin. So boom. All right. So fanciful thread. Let's put that in here. Let's go ahead and put it in order of how we make it. A water artichoke and a mandrake root. Okay. Water artichoke and then a mandrake root. So let's go here. Water artichoke and then mandrake. And then a Spanish moss, a glint weed, and a wool of bats. See, this is why that's good that I killed those bats. There it is. So Spanish moss. Do I have any of that in here? There's a glint weed. I have a Spanish moss in here. No. No. Okay, let's find a Spanish moss. Or let's. Is that in my shears in here? Yeah, there they are. Okay. Thought they were in my chest of putting all my stuff away. Spanish moss. Give me that one. There we go. Alright, so Spanish moss, glint weed, wool of bat. And let's just make sure that's right. Spanish moss, glint weed, wool of bat. So string, artichoke, root, Spanish moss, glint weed, wool of bat. String, artichoke, mandrake, Spanish moss, glint weed, wool of bat. Okay, so got that. Then I'm gonna need. Guess we'll just take this. This. Which, amazingly enough, put that out. I'm going to need a piece of netherrack. There we go. So netherrack and the kettle. I'm going to need a bouquet. Bucket. Bucket. Where's my buckets? Are they in here? There's a bucket. I need something to light it with. Light the netherrack with. Let's get some flint. Let's get my flint and steel out. There we go. Put that in here. I'm going to need bottles. I need bottles to put the brew in after I make it. I think that's everything. Is that everything? Alright. Do all that, put it together in the kettle. That should do it, as long as I don't mess up. And then I'll just take me some icy needles with me, which I think are in here. Yes. And we'll put all the rest of this away. We'll put some food. Actually, we'll put some food in my bag because I think I show up like hungry. I think is what actually happens. So, all right, my armor will come back. Is that everything? Let me think it through again. I got the recipe. Got a bucket to get water. I got the kettle. I got the netherrack to make the fire. I got the flint and steel to light it. And I just have to brew it up. And as long as I don't mess up. Yeah. As long as I don't mess up, everything should be fine. So, where's my potions? Here they are. See, I've only got 4 left. Because I tried it to see if I can make it work. Because I'm silly like that. Alright, let's stand right here next to it. And let's do this. Cross your fingers. Let's get a dream! Not a nightmare. What is it? What is it? What is... Oh, perfect. Beautiful world. How are you? Wow, I still have my stuff that I had last time I was in the dream. Cool. So, like, what you would normally do is you'd still run around and, like, you'd have to, like, start punching grass, try to find, you know, oh my gosh. Maybe this is harder than I thought. I'm not getting anything out of the grass. I don't know how you do this. I don't know. Where do you get botania flowers? I mean, I don't see any growing anywhere. I don't know how you do it. Should we kill a spirit and see? I'm not gonna kill a spirit. That seems like a really bad idea to kill a spirit while I'm here. I have a feeling that bad things would come to me. It just does not seem good as a good choice. Let's get away from the cave a little bit. Caves. A little bit. There's my oil well. We'll go over here, and we're going to set this all up. Alright, so dig down. I got to dig down 2. Actually. And then... Alright, so it's not here. If I hit 7, I can open it up and I can get my stuff out. Which is nice, actually. That's really cool. And I can take stuff back with me. That's kind of cool too. There's that. Light it on fire. Put this here. Let's hope we don't end up with a big blaze burning here. I need some water. What it's going to set on fire, because it will set things on fire. We may have to deal with that as an issue. Hopefully I don't accidentally throw something in the flames and mess it all up. Alright, so that, then that, then that, then that, then bottles. Okay. So, fanciful thread. Right? Water artichoke globe. Mandrake. Spanish moss. Glintweed. And wool of a bat. And then it's done. And I just bucket it up. Oh, and I can't pick the... Oh, we can get a pickaxe. Can't we? Can we just get a wood pickaxe here? Isn't there supposed to be slate around here somewhere? It's like, and some blocks of slate. I don't see any slate blocks. Anywhere. Anywhere. Okay. I may have to make a new kettle when I get back because I'm not going to have a good way of picking this because I didn't grab my... See, I forgot something. But I could make like a wooden pickaxe that will do like one thing, right? Can't I? Can't I make a wooden pickaxe? Be very happy if I could make a wooden pickaxe. Let's see here. We need that. I'm gonna need one of these, which is not how you make that. Oh my gosh, I can't do it without... Can't make it without, what's that stuff called? Flint. And I don't think that this will ever give me flint, even in this world. Pretty sure this will never give me flint. Does not seem to be. I have to leave my kettle here. I messed up. Maybe it'll still be here if I come back. I don't know. That's frustrating. Unless we can find some flint, because I got to make a flint axe. But I still don't have any dead trees to do. Yeah, I don't know how this works now. I don't know how you make it without... how you make a crafting table. The simplest of things without flint. Wait, is that some slate? Yeah, there's some slate. And then I can just honestly make a flint. A flint pickaxe. Actually, now I've lost where I'm at. Oh, there's the oil. Oh, that was my landmark. Alright, I gotta remember how to make the flint pickaxe. Flint pickaxe. There was a very flint pickaxe head. There was a very specific way of doing this. So that was the head, right? And then there was the crossbar. Oh, let's head in that. That's the shovel. That's the head. Wasn't what? Didn't you make the crossbar? How did I make the crossbar before? I don't have my book with me. Let's see. Wooden. What is that even called? Wooden binding. Yeah, I can just do it that way. All right. So that, and then a stick, and then we can just do a stick and one of these and one of those, and then we can get a flint pickaxe. See, we can problem solve, and then this will let me get that. Oh my god, I'm a fire. Stop burning me. Alright, there's water right. Just stop. I got in the water. Stop. Alright, yeah, so we've got all my stuff back, and then I just need to put it all back in here. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put everything back in here so I don't lose any of it. I don't need all that, but, and then I think we're done here. Unless there's, well, I guess we'll find out. Maybe there's something else in the book that they're like, and now that you've done that, do this, and then I'll be like, no. All right, where's my book? That's the important thing. So I did that. I'm going to get 2 more brews of flowing spirit. That sounds truly soothing. You'll need to brew it in the spirit world to truly embrace what it feels like to sleep. This means establishing a base operation in the spirit world to the point where you can undertake brewing. Fortunately, the ores there remained intact. Yada, yada, yada. You can do all that stuff. But it's a long road just to get back through the stuff you've already done? I mean, if it was like here, yeah, if it like gave you the brews of sleeping, and then you went to the spirit world, and in the spirit world there was things, that was the only place that you could get certain things to do witchery, and then you had to do witchery while you were in the spirit world, which would be fine. It'd be like this. Okay, well now you're gonna go do the witchery stuff, and you've got to go to the spirit world to do it. And then maybe the water artichoke seeds and stuff. Instead of being able to crossbreed them, maybe that was the only place you could find them was in the spirit world. And, and the mandrake and all that stuff. And then you went to the spirit world and you did witchery there. And went through all of that, because you can always go back later. And there's even a ritual that lets you come back to the real world as a spirit or a ghost. Now I don't know how much you can do interacting with the real world while you're here, but you can come back for a limited time. And you make this like little portal, and so you put the portal down and you come back into the real world in the same place the portal is. So you can be like, okay, this is where my base is, so I'll just put it here, and then you just can go back and forth. That would be really cool. That would be a really cool idea. That would be less frustrating and more fun than having to do. God, what I mean. You're gonna have to do all sorts. You're gonna have to do the mining and stuff anyway. But you can mine there. You could even maybe bring some of the stuff back. Maybe you wouldn't be in a position to have. Well, the Tinker's knapsack's pretty easy to do, but you wouldn't really be able to take anything with you that's going to help you with the witchery progression, because none of it's here. You have to get it all there. I mean, so you'd have to do a lot of changes to the spirit world and things like that. But that would be really awesome. You wouldn't have to worry about making a portal to Alphane so that you can make a kettle by throwing a mana diamond through to get a dragon stone so that you can turn that into a, whatever. But that would be, in my opinion, like almost ideal. And then being able to jump back and forth. You can always maybe make the brew sleeping like really easy to make, and that's how you get back and forth. And then if you need to go back and want to go back and do witchery stuff, you can just easily make a brew sleeping after you've done all of this stuff. And oh, it detected it. Oh, it's in my. I'm like, where is it? And then you would have all that. I mean, maybe I'll send that to the mod author as an idea. It might be a lot more work than the mod author wants to do, and I would understand that. But man, that would be fun. I think that would be really cool. Then it's not like, well, I got to do all this witchery stuff. And even though witchery is like directly involved with all of this, what if, you know, the sleeping brew was just literally you craft it, like bottle of water, 2 poppies, I don't know, a dandelion, cotton for pillows, or even like, yeah, cotton for pillows, and as an idea, and then like a bucket of milk because you drink warm milk to go to bed, and that was how you make the brew of sleeping. So all attainable stuff. Well, this is probably the bucket of milk would probably be the hardest thing because you'd have to make cows. But that's not that bad. It really isn't. That would be cool. And then you can go there. You'd have to make several, and then get there when it isn't a nightmare, right? For the first time. And then you get there and it's not a nightmare, and it's this peaceful, nice world, and you can go and you do witchery there for a while. And you know, you'd have to code it so coven witches showed up there and all that stuff. Yeah, that would be really awesome. I almost want to do it myself to make it like that. That would be really awesome. And then you do the witchery there. And then you can, and because the potions of sleeping are so easy to make, you just get the stuff and you make it, and then you go there whenever you need to, because eventually you'll get all of this, and you can make I believe this is how this works. All right, so let me do it. Oh god. All right, this was not my intent. I forgot there's a hole underneath all of this. Boom. All right, give me the dirt. There we go. So let's dig the holes and not fall in them yet. Hole, don't fill that in. And we'll put one here, and we'll put one here, because I've got 5. I guess we'll put one here. And then I'll just have to put a torch down here. And let's make it so that we can do this. Right? Do this. We could do this. Alright. No. There. I'm also thinking about making a fishing golem. For fishing stuff. Just cause. Now I think... God, I hope I'm not wrong. Alright, let's try this. Alright, I think you just do that. And it makes this stuff. Yeah, it's not. There we go. There. Then you can stand in this, and it regenerates you, and that's cool. And it also makes it easier to get back to the dream world. So yeah, that's awesome. I like this. I like this a lot. Cool. Cool. All right. I'm still thinking about that idea about witchery. Yeah, I think I'm gonna write the mod author a letter about doing it that way. I don't know if that's even close to the work that would be needed. I mean, I would like to do it myself, but I don't know how to make that all happen necessarily. I'm really new to making mods. I haven't actually ever made a mod. I've made a mod pack. I've never made a mod. So that would be kind of a huge undertaking for me, large learning curve. But I don't know. You guys tell me. Do you think that would be a good idea? I've wasted so much time here today, talking about it. But do you guys think that would be an interesting idea, a cool way to play this mod pack, where Witchery was done in the spirit world? Because it seems like now. Let's go check this. Just a little test, real quick. I've got more potions of sleeping, brews of sleeping, and let me get my icy needles so I can come back. Let me stand here, surrounded by this good stuff, and this should take me right to the dream world. I mean, chances are very low. Yep, perfect. Okay, so here we are, and bump bump. Did the world stay changed while I was gone? Is that hole still over here and everything? Those two, yep, looks like it. Yep, there's the 2 blocks I dug up, and there's the hole. Yeah, so the world stays when you leave, when you come back. So, like, this is perfect. This is how then you can do Witchery here. Because, I mean, this feels like a much more powerful Witchery world than anything else. So, because there's actual nature here. There's actual grass. There's actual trees. They're all oak trees, but, you know, hey. And then, you know, I don't seem to get any... Oh, I finally got something from the grass. Okay, so maybe you can actually get floral fertilizer from here. It's just not... I know it was rare before, but... Wow, I'm getting bone meal. Not getting any floral fertilizer, though. There's some... What, belladonna? Maybe belladonna is like the one thing you can get in the overworld, and then... in the normal world, and then you... Yeah, so you can get floral fertilizer here. It would just... take a lot of work, I guess. Running around trying to get all the floral fertilizer. Blah, blah. There we go. And I got 3 flowers. Woohoo! And then getting the floral fertilizer and getting all that ready. I mean, you could do all this when you came here, but you would just be doing the same things over again. I think it would be more interesting to come here and do something that you haven't done, which is Witchery, and work on Witchery and live in this world and do Witchery. Now, there's one other dream world that thankfully it's not asking us to go to. There's an even worse nightmare. Now, I don't know anything about why it's worse or how it's worse. The sky is red, though, and it's even worse. And there's very specific things that you can do to try to get that. You have to have the Nightmare Dream Catcher. You have to have like fire burning around it. You have to have beating demon hearts laying, you know, you have to be able to hear a beating demon hearts. You can put multiple demon hearts around it, have fire burning around, and then drink the brew of sleeping, and then you can end up in an even worse nightmare world. Not sure why you would want to. I'm sure there is a reason, but like I think like demons and stuff spawn there. I mean, it's just worse. It's just all around worse. So I don't know. Okay, so we did that. We did it the cheatsy doodle way, you know. But I didn't want to spend 9, 10 episodes doing the same stuff I've already done. I guess that was my caveat in it. I didn't want to do 9, 10 episodes doing the same stuff I'd already done. Now, if we went, like I said, if it was all new stuff, then I would do it. But you guys know how to mine. You know how we did everything. Everything that we did before, you would just have to do again. You'd have to run around punching grass forever. The only advantage you would have is it's always noon. You'd never really meet any monsters out and about in the world. That's the only other thing that I guess I would go back there to check, is to see if when I am there, uh, do the structures spawn in? Do like the witch circles and stuff that we have out here that give us spawn in witches? Do those spawn in the in that world? So does this like spawn in? Does this appear? I don't know. Should be a spawner. Or maybe this is the one that was all messed up and it doesn't have a spawner. Spencer. Might be. But, like... Oh, there's one. Coven Witch. Hi. How are you? Coven Witch. Whatever your name is. Yes. So, I mean, do those spawn in? If those do, then, you know, that's how you get Coven Witches really anyway. Other than, I guess, supposedly it gives you a... They give you a spawn egg, somebody said. That you can get a spawn egg for doing one of these quests. I don't know which one. Null Catalyst. I may have to spawn in a Witch Hunter. I don't know. I don't know how. I mean, I got Voodoo Poppets. I made Voodoo Poppets. They may. I think they're all gone. I think I died and they burned up. But I don't know what else to do except maybe make more Voodoo Poppets. I don't know what else to do. I guess I could do that again, and then maybe they'll show up. I don't know. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I have rambled a ton today, but we made that crazy sleeping, that dream world brew, so that we can have an easier chance of getting into the dream world instead of a nightmare. And I think it's a much easier chance, actually, of getting into the dream world and not into a nightmare now, because we got like 5 of those pools around there, so I think it makes a big difference. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. You know, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new, and I'll see you guys all later. Bye.